What is up? What is up? What is
Hey,
good?
what's good? What's good?
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm on cloud 9 over here, bro. My Lions in the NFC Championship. It's
Well,
been a crazy playoff run so far. Man, I know how it feels now is to have just a little bit of hope that you can win a Super Bowl. So we got that to talk about. We got a lot more to talk about. Corey Hilliard, Brandon Hill, House Divided Podcast. If you've been here before, you know what it is. If it's your first time, Ikasa Sukasa, be held, talk to him. Let's get it started.
guys, we're just gonna go over a few house rules real quick. If you're not already a part of this House Divided family, hop down there. It's real easy to do. You just hit that subscribe button. You tap the notification bell. You go ahead, smash the thumbs up if you guys like what you see and you like what you're hearing. Last but not least, though, guys, we always want to hear from y'all. Drop down there in those comments. Talk to us, guys. Tell us what you want to hear in future videos. Tell us if we're doing good, if we're doing bad, right, wrong, indifferent. I don't care one way or another. So now that we got that out the way, Corey, it's your turn, man. Talk to me, man. I mean, you're
Stephen
Detroit.
G.
The Detroit Lions are in the freaking NFC Championship
Championship
game.
game.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not making that shit up. It's real. That really happened.
Yeah, man.
So, you being a former player of the Detroit Lions, a fan now of the Detroit Lions, what is this? What does this mean, Corey? Talk to us.
Man, you know what? All of the years that the Vikings, y'all guys have been there before recently. The Packers seem to always go when they had Aaron Rodgers, and they were close again this year with Jordan Love. But just to be in the NFC Championship game, knowing that you're 60 minutes away from a chance to host the Lombardi Trophy is something special. And to be quite honest, I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, man. So this is surreal. I'm just soaking it all in. I'm listening to all the talk shows, the sports talk shows, the radio shows. Back in Detroit, I'm picking up some clips from them, and just living in the moment, bro. Living in the moment. We're gonna break this game down here in a second. But it's a pretty cool feeling, bro. I can't lie. It's pretty special. Um, and just shouts out to the Lions because last year when they ended the season last year, we ended on a high, and so there's expectations coming into the season, right? B. And the
Right.
cool thing is when you know how it is when some teams have expectations,
They fall
um,
flat on their
eh,
freaking face.
on their face, bro,
Uh,
and for the Lions to actually live up to and exceed expectations has just been wonderful. So, but let's hop into this matchup, man. Let's talk about it. The NFC Championship, 5:30 p.m. on Sunday. Um, you know,
just
what
tough.
with great expectations comes great responsibilities, and if you want to get to a Super Bowl championship, you got to go through the team that's been the best team in the NFC all freaking year. And it's that juggernaut, the San Francisco 49ers. So right off the bat, we got the spread at the Niners home team getting 7 points or giving 7 points. That's right what I thought it would be, to be honest. Coming into it, obviously
It's a little
the week.
high.
You think it's a little high? I don't know. Coming off the Green Bay game, you would think it's a little
But
high, but
but
I think
they're that's disrespectful, man. The Detroit Lions are better than that. Both these teams were 12-5 in the regular season, so don't give me they're better than this or that. I don't care. The San Francisco 49ers, if we want to talk about head to head and common opponents, they lost to the Minnesota Vikings. You guys handled the Minnesota Vikings. Now, granted, Kirk Cousins played against the 49ers.
yeah,
Kirk Cousins did not play against y'all. That's the end of discussion. I'm not bringing this up about my Vikings. But when you look at this matchup on paper, Corey, I mean, it's damn near like you could just draw a line right down the middle, in my opinion. Okay.
I
Yeah,
like that.
the running back, yes, they have Christian McCaffrey. You guys have like a two-headed monster in David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs. To where
Yeah,
both of those guys complement each other, you put them in on certain downs whenever you want to do certain things. When you want to throw the ball and have a extra receiver out there on the field, you put Jameer Gibbs. when David Montgomery, when you want a guy that can get up in between the tackles and get you those hard 2 to 3 yards per game, that's when you put Montgomery in. And then you got St. Brown. I mean, I like Corey. I'm not just sitting here trying to sunshine pump your team. I do like what the Lions bring to the table. I really, really do. I think that they can put a lot of pressure on the 49ers because, yes, the 49ers front seven is very, very good, probably better than anybody that you ever face. But the thing that you can beat the 49ers with is on their back end. That's kind of been their weak point if a team has exposed them. I think you guys have more than enough to be able to expose them on that back end. That's my takeaway of this. I'm going to let you talk and then I'll give my pick. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man.
No, that's good analysis, man. That's 100% it. What the Lions does well on offense is we run the ball. We're a top 5 run team, which allows us to be able to pass the ball the way we do. So something's got to give. They stop the run and we run it well. I like what you said about the 2 running back tandem that we have in Montgomery and Gibbs, kind of like a smash and dash type situation.
Right.
What Ben Johnson draws up to get those guys in space in the run game is going to be interesting. And then St. Brown's got to win on the edges, Khalif Raymond. And then, Sam Laporta is going to be huge. You got to be able to attack the middle of the defense so you can soften up the outside of it. So it's a tall task. And then on the defensive side, the Lions defensively is probably the weakest unit out of all the units between both teams. So defensively, we got to get pressure on Purdy, get him off his point. Can't let him sit back there too long and have all the time in the world to throw the ball because he's weak on the back end as well. So it's a tall task. Naturally, before I let you give your pick, I'm, of course, going to pick the Lions. If I had to put a score on it, I'd probably say 20 – I'd probably say 24-21.
I like that. Deebo kind of coming into this game hobbled up too. Yep. I don't know how hurt he really is. They said nothing was broken or anything, but still, I mean, when you're dealing with any type of injuries and you're not going to be 100%, that's one of their go-to weapons. I like the Lions in this game as well, Corey. I'm sitting there at like a score of like 21-17 type of game. I think that it's going to be a lower scoring game. I think both defenses are going to be able to kind of have a good day on both sides of the ball just because of an Aiden Hutchinson being able to create pressure. He's been able to do that all season long. I don't expect anything to change here. He's going to line up opposite side of Trent Williams. He's not going to go up against that monster. So I think that they'll be able to create some pressure on Purdy. And we've seen in some games this year, if you can get some pressure on Purdy.
Yes, that's it.
You can force him into doing something stupid like throwing a pick here and there. So give me the Lions in that one by 4, man.
I like it. Come on, B, my guy.
That's where I'm at. We're gonna be different. I can tell you right off now that we're gonna be different.
This one. Look. The marquee game of the weekend because to honestly, out of the 2 games, star power. You got Lamar Jackson, who's about to win his 2nd MVP against a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time regular season MVP, Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna let you start this one off, man. 2 p.m. on Sunday. It'll be the first game before the Lions game. So go ahead. Give us your initial thoughts on this one, B. Hill.
This is kind of one of those. Is somebody going to be able to take the throne? You see what I'm saying? Who's going to do it? Who is going to dethrone the guy that's sitting at the mountaintop right now? And that guy's name is Patrick Mahomes. Who is going to be able to dethrone that? The Baltimore Ravens They have a very strong case. That defense is second to none. Probably one of the best defensive units in the NFL. There's no surprise that they're here right now. I'm just always going to lean back to, like, you see Travis Kelce. He's right there, man. I mean, the dang Kansas City Chiefs, dude, they are an absolute problem. They have literally woken up in the playoffs to just say, we're still here.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, real talk, yes, Lamar Jackson had a great regular season. We've seen this before from Lamar Jackson, though. Who are you trusting in this game? Give me Patrick Mahomes and give me the Chiefs by at least 7, no less than 7. I could see a score of like 28-21. Something like that is what I'm looking at here. But the Chiefs are going to beat them, and they're going to go to the Super Bowl. That's what's going to happen.
Is Stephen G still watching? Stephen, if you're still watching, tell us your pick real quick. My preseason pick was the Baltimore Ravens to win it all. I'm sticking with that pick right here as far as the Baltimore Ravens getting out of the AFC. I thought they would before the year. I'm damn sure going to stick with it. They have the best record in the league. They have the MVP of the league. They got the best defense in the league. I understand what you're saying about Kansas City. Trust me, as far as Kansas City goes, the last 5 years, they were what the Patriots used to be when the Patriots had Tom Brady. It's a team that nobody wanted to see in the playoffs.
Right.
And you're right. Somebody's got to come take that crown. It can be done, though. All right. The Chiefs have lost to 2 years ago. They lost in the AFC Championship at home to Joe Burrow. So they can be beaten. Right, but this is different between Lamar and Patrick Mahomes, because what Lamar can do here, if he wins this game and wins the Super Bowl, sitting with 2 MVPs, that firmly makes this a rivalry now. Between him and Patrick Williams. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Mahomes. I think, is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not disagreeing with anything that you just said right there. But, man, just like what Stephen G just said, man, he's just repeating. I have to ride with Mahomes until somebody.
Well, yeah, that's the obvious
you
answer.
Have
you have to, bro. The dude's like Michael Myers.
So
you don't die.
That's where
you
I'm
don't
at.
Die. Exactly. Yeah.
And he's firing on all cylinders. Dude literally won the Super Bowl last year on one leg, Corey. People tend to forget that.
Stephen G, 38 is a lot of points against the best defense in the league at home.
But here's the thing, though. How many times have you seen it that the best defense, Corey, the NFL's catered to offenses?
Yeah, but this ain't the same. This is not the same Chiefs, man. They struggle. They have the most drops in the league, right? Their receiving core has not been that good at all this year. Okay. I'm just saying this is a different animal.
How's it looked in the playoffs so far?
It looked okay.
How's it done? Yeah,
it looked okay.
Got them a couple of wins.
We got a couple wins. This is what Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs do, bro. Me and you both know this. Steven knows this. That's why
you're picking against them.
Well, yeah, for the simple fact that before the year, them coming off a championship, I told you before the year, I thought Baltimore would be better. And here we are. Baltimore has the best record in the league with the league MVP.
That's irrelevant.
And the best defense.
That's irrelevant.
No, it's all relevant. It all means
that's irrelevant. That means absolutely nothing. That means absolutely nothing.
That's why they play the game. We're gonna figure out on Sunday.
You're absolutely right. But the only thing that matters is that it's in Baltimore. Really, that doesn't matter a whole lot either, Corey. Because when you're talking about a Patrick Mahomes, when you're talking about a Travis Kelce, and Andy Reid is the head coach, they're going to be ready, my friend. And the thing is, here's the key. That defense is humming over there for Kansas City.
That's true.
They're a sleepy good defense. They were top 5 in very many major categories
no doubt.
This season. So when you want to talk about that, Kansas City's won games like they hadn't before. So that's what's scary, because Patrick Mahomes now can have an off game and they could potentially still win because their defense is going to keep them in it. And then you got Pacheco that's sitting there. He He runs the ball really hard. But I do like the dynamic of a Dalvin Cook now with the Baltimore Ravens. When he got some opportunities against the Texans, he made the most of it and actually did some stuff. I think Dalvin Cook has a little more left in the tank.
I like
Sorry,
that.
I'm rambling on here.
No,
but
no.
I just, man, I can't pick against the Chiefs. I'm not going to pick against the Chiefs. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not there.
He is. As far as somebody you don't want to see in the playoffs, right?
Well,
now.
yeah, no, I get that, but he's not
sense.
like I can't give him the mantle yet. Like, because to me, when
he
you
has
call
the
somebody,
mantle.
no,
About
he
best
does.
ever? Or are we talking about
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
When you're talking about you're the new Tom Brady, like I guess
He's
I
a
don't
guy
know, man.
now. We're not saying that he's the GOAT. We're saying that he's taking over that place for Tom Brady of the scariest quarterback in the league. That's the team you don't want to play. I'll say this: if the Chiefs win this Super Bowl, if they win Sunday, all right, and then they win the Super Bowl against San Fran or Detroit. It's crazy to say that against Detroit. If they pull that off, that'll be their third Super Bowl in the past 6 years. That's a dynasty, right?
Oh yeah,
that's a dynasty.
Absolutely.
He's literally 2 games away from having a legit NFL dynasty, right? You got to do 3 in a 5-year span or 6, all right?
Be a dynasty.
It'll be a dynasty. In the last 5 years, they would have won 3 of the last 5 championships.
And imagine this: you got Taylor Swift that comes on the field after you win the Super Bowl. It's gonna happen.
That's what I mean, Stephen G.
That's what we're gonna see.
Generation Tom Brady, yes.
So the Chiefs have to be in the Super Bowl.
So what's your score? You're picking the Chiefs. What's your score?
Yeah, 28-21. I'm being safe, man. I'm being safe.
I'm going 23-20. I think you brought up a great point earlier about the Chiefs defense, which is getting slept on too. It's a top 3 defense actually. And so you got 2 top 3 defenses. I think points are going to be hard to come by for both teams. I think you're going to see a lot of movement up and down the field, but usually with great defenses like that is they know how to use the red zone in a shorter field to kind of get you off the field and force you into field goals. So I anticipate to see a lot of field goals from both sides. So I like the 23-20 score.
Dude, it's what I don't know why you can't see it, Corey. You used to be in
the
league.
I know. I see what you're seeing.
Something else I want
to. Mahomes is the guy. This is what we're talking about when I told you. This is what me and Stephen G are talking about. He is the new Tom Brady. He is this generation's Tom Brady. If I had money, if you gave me $1 million and I can bet it on one team, I'm gonna put my money on Patrick Mahomes, right?
Right.
So, but we're not doing that for the sake of the show and for the sake of my pick preseason. I thought the Ravens would be the team that they are, and so I gotta stick with the Ravens. So I feel good about it. Hell no. I don't feel good about it. I wouldn't feel good about it if I was a Baltimore fan. If I was a Ravens fan, I would not feel good about having to play Patrick Mahomes. I would not like seeing him and that bus pull up to my stadium. I would hate it. This is the last team you want to play in the AFC Championship game with a chance to get to the Super Bowl is them.
They're the one that you hope that somebody could have knocked them off.
Knocked off. Yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I think if you put true serum in the Baltimore Ravens, all of their players and coaches, they were praying last week. This past week.
They wanted the Bills.
Buffalo.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Could you imagine? Because you got Josh Allen versus a Patrick Mahomes. Now, Josh Allen had that's when I go back to here. You talk about regular season, Corey. Josh Allen had one of the best regular seasons for a quarterback, right?
Right. Yeah.
How'd that work out?
It didn't work out for him. I'm telling you, bro. I agree with everything that you're saying, other than the fact that I just think for some reason it's Baltimore's time.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
Their time. Tom Brady played 22 years. He won 7 Super Bowls. You don't win it every year. You know what I mean? He went to 10 Super Bowls and won 7. out of 22 years. So I know Patrick's great. Tom Brady was great, but you're not going to win the Super Bowl every freaking year. You're just
That's
not going to do
insane, though.
it.
10 times?
It's a lot,
Bro.
bro. It's a lot.
There's
All right.
players that play their whole career and don't even make it to the Super Bowl, man.
Hell no, man. And to be honest with you, as a Lions fan, I'd rather see the Chiefs. I think we match up better with them, which is crazy. We play both teams on the road. We played the Chiefs on the road 1-1. We played the Ravens on the road and lost 38-6. So I'm telling you, I'd rather see the Chiefs, which is crazy.
Did y'all like that this season, man? Yikes.
They beat the shit out of us, bro.
They sure did. That's
they
tough.
kicked our
I
ass.
forgot about that. You're right, though. That did happen. Something was wrong. Something was off.
No, you know what was off? We were playing Lamar Jackson. Bro, I'm telling you, he's different. He's different. And I respect the shit out of Patrick Mahomes. But Lamar is a different animal. When you could run like he can and throw it the way he can.
They got something for that, though, man. They got something for that. I think the Chiefs got something. I really do, man. I
understand. They got a good defense. It's going to be low scoring.
I got to see it. If I come back here and I'm wrong, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I can eat that. But, man, I got to see it. You got to show me. Because I tried picking against the Chiefs, man. They win every time. Corey won't move. Well, duh. That's a given. That's a given. He did ask earlier up here, though. He did ask. He said, if the Lions go to the Super Bowl, are you going?
No, it's in Las Vegas. No? There's nothing for me there. I'll be on my couch watching, saving money.
Yeah.
Saving money, Steven.
Golly, that's going to be a hot ticket right there. Can you imagine?
If the Lions make it, bro, I can't even. I won't let myself go there. I won't let myself go there.
No, that's not. No, that would be bad.
Those tickets are like, that on average they're like $1,200 a ticket.
That's stupid. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not whenever you can sit at your house and have a much better view and know what the hell's going on a lot better than what you can sitting there at the game.
Yeah.
Now, granted, here's the thing. If you're a single man, you got some money, you want to go to the Super Bowl?
Go for it. Guys trip.
In Vegas, you know what I mean? Type of stuff. Okay,
man. Guys trip.
But guys like me and you, Corey, it's no good for us.
No.
We have no business being there.
Nope. No, thank you.
It does us zero good things in our life. I can tell you that right now.
Yes, sir.
So
all right, man. You want to close us out?
Yes, we would go to the parade.
Now that's
Detroit.
Steven, I would go to the parade. I think I'd make a flight up to Detroit just to go to the championship parade for sure.
Road trip it. Let's road trip it. Drive up there. Let's go drive up there to Detroit real quick.
You Vikings fan will drive with me to our Super Bowl.
Why not, man? Why not? I don't get to experience no shit like that as a Vikings fan, so why not?
I hear you.
The hell. You guys can be one of those teams that can get off of that mountain of not winning a Super Bowl.
That's true.
So you have your opportunity in front of you.
Yep.
So
yes,
we'll
sir.
See, man. We'll see, bro. Go ahead. Close this thing out, bro.
No, man. You close it out. Don't
nah.
No, you got it.
Nope. I don't know how I forgot.
You did forget. Hey, if you're still here with us, you've been here all this time listening to us talk about the NFC Championship, the AFC Championship. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe real quick? Yeah. Throw a like on there while you're at it, too. You know what I mean? Hit the notification bell as well so you know when we're on here, right? Do those things for your boys at House Divided. Please. We will love it. And last but not least, please leave a comment. Share. Hey, Twitter, we're on TikTok. Share. We appreciate the love. Stephen G, love you, man. Thanks for always tapping in with us.
Yeah.
Hope all is well. Peace.
That's it, man. That's it. Peace out, guys.